of Matjiua, where I bring you all stories beautifully Namibian. First of all, I'd like to thank you for watching, for subscribing to the YouTube channel, and if you haven't, what are you waiting for? Today's episode is a very special edition because I'm inviting you to a conversation which I think is necessary for us to have in order to propel us into a direction that can positively influence those around us, but most importantly, ourselves. You know, we all have those traits that we are really proud of and those that we're not so proud of. But today we're talking about the traits that we are happy and proud of. So some of these traits might come naturally, while some are because of habit formation, while others really took some people to drill them into us, and this makes us proud of who we have become. So today I'm asking you that we share with one another the traits that we are most proud of about ourselves. I want to start 2019 on a very positive note, because when we do that, we could be inspiring each other. We will be inspiring each other, no doubt. So please do comment. Your comments will be highly appreciated, and let's get this conversation started. Those 4 words just about sum it up for me. They have made me completely and truly comfortable in my own skin. I'm sure you've come across it countless of times, but once you actually take the time to let it sink and truly digest it, you will truly be liberated in a different kind of way. That I can guarantee you. You are going to completely embrace your own journey, and it's completely life-changing. Let me tell you my story. When I was young, I once told my mom, you know, I was still in high school, I told my mom there was something that I wanted. The one thing that changed the whole game was when I told her that one of my friends actually has it, and that's why I wanted it, and she brought my world down. You know, she just completely grounded me that very day. She told me that just because somebody has something does not necessarily mean that you should also have it. Do not compare your life or my circumstances to the life of your friend's parents. We are not in the same shoes, we are not in the same position. So don't you dare come to me and tell me you want this and that just because your friend has it. We are not running the same race. We are not doing, we do not even fall under the same income brackets, or, you know, it could have been anything. So from that point on, I told myself that before you tell yourself you want something that somebody else has, take a minute just to think about who are you, what are you capable of, what situation are you in, before you compare yourself to somebody else. And the second time I came across something like that was when I could not graduate with my friends, you know. We started together, we went to varsity together, and you know when you're friends, that you start school at the same time, you go to university at the same time, but sometimes you are just not able to graduate at the same time. And I once approached my cousin Jackie, and I said, you know, I was crying, I went to her, you know, just to let it all out, and how sad I was feeling, and she just looked at me sternly and said, well, what are you on about? This is your friend's journey. You have a completely different destiny. So the fact that your friend was able to do this and this by such a time, that is not necessarily the destiny that's carved out for you. So take pride in who you are. Just make sure that you keep the end vision in sight. Don't forget to focus on what you want to become. Just don't give up on the race. But we all have a different finish line. I mean, a different time to finish. So take heart that whatever is meant for you will come. Do not compare your life with somebody else. I mean, it might sound like two, you know, very simple conversations that I've had in my life, but these were the game-changing stuff for me. It just completely changed my life. And I just want to take this moment today. I want us to be able to reflect and just look at ourselves. Where am I at the stage of my life? Where do I want to be? Forget about this friend of yours, forget about this cousin of yours, forget about everybody else, forget about the world. Think about where you are, where do you want to be, what are you doing in order to get there. So my message today basically is that let us run our own race. Let us be proud of what we accomplish with the very little that we have, or with the much that we have, or the abundance that we have. Let us just take this time to be grateful and run our race with grace. Okay? I know society has taught us so much of what we have to be, but at the end of the day, your destiny is not the same as somebody else's. Let us try to stop using social media to try and determine where we ought to be because of what we are getting from social media. I'm just hoping that this year we are able to become big sisters, big brothers to those young kids who are out there up and coming and are really struggling to keep up with the pressure that social media has had on their lives. With that, I just want to say thank you for watching. I love you for watching. And please subscribe if you haven't done so. I'm waiting for your comments. Let us share this. Let us inspire one another. Remember, this is a conversation and we are here to inspire and to influence one another in a positive light only. So please do share your comments, share your stories. I'm waiting. I can't wait to engage with you. And I'll see you next time on Matjiua, where I bring your stories beautifully Namibian. Okuhepa.